So hi guys, I'm Aisha. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, personal problem. Okay, so this is the coffee house session interview and we are with Benedict Cork.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Your session was really lit, by the way.
Thank you. That's up.
Great response. So I have a series of questions for you.
Hit me.
Some are longer than others, some are more interesting. So yeah. Okay, so our first question is, you're travelling around with Killa, your van. Has that been a good relationship so far? Has she decided to betray you?
No, yeah, she's betrayed me many times. Wow. It's not been a great relationship. I think I'm dumping her at the end of the week.
Really? Women are
literally,
trash, yeah?
and figuratively. No, she's been cool. She's been beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the photos are lovely. When she's working, it's a great ride.
Everything's good.
But she's a bit temperamental. She's broken down, I think, now counting about 34, 35 times.
Have you ever broken down on the way somewhere?
Oh my God, yeah.
Stressful?
Yeah, last Thursday I was an hour late for the first gig because she was being angry. But also, in the morning, especially at the moment when it's like 2 degrees, you have to wait for the engine to warm up. And where I was staying the last couple of nights, there's a massive junction next to the house, so there's no time for it to warm up. So I came out of the junction and there's Monday morning traffic going crazy, and I stalled and stayed there for about 5 minutes, no joke, in the middle of this. Imagine 3 lanes of traffic on each side, just going crazy, and I'm stuck in the middle with Killa.
I just want to dissolve.
So I'm actually really pissed off with her.
Yeah, it's not fun.
She's not in my good books.
It's okay. Hopefully we can build a better
That was a very long answer to that question. There you go.
Fine. Okay, so if you could sum up your music in 3 words and an emoji, right, what would they be?
Ooh. So this is not at all related to my music, but I love the red lady emoji. That's doing
the dancing girl.
So, but maybe she can be doing a slow waltz. Because so I say my music is piano-led, soulful, singer-songwriter. That's more than 3 words, but yeah, I'll just pretend there's asterisks.
It's fine.
Hyphens. Yeah, she. I said the dancing red lady, but a slow little 2-step.
Ballroom type.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Viennese
lady
waltz.
go into the club trying to be Rihanna.
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
We cool. Okay, so how's the coffee house tour been going so far?
It's good. I'm knackered, but in a good knackered way. I feel I've never done 20 gigs in 12 days before. It is intense.
So you go from one in a day and go to the next?
So I've already done one this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's 2 o'clock? Yesterday there were 3. Actually, I technically did 4 gigs yesterday because there were 3 different sites, and then the third gig in the evening, I went on a bit early, and then as I finished, some people came in who actually came at the right time, and they were like, "Oh, can you play your set again? Because we've missed your show." So I ended up playing essentially 4 gigs yesterday.
Okay,
which is why I sound like today. No, I'm joking.
It was good,
but no, it's been good. I'm enjoying it. It's been like a challenge, and I like a challenge.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like fun. So at the end of September, right, you said you'd lock yourself away in a studio to record your new music.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It's good. The first proper big boy single is coming out in about a month or so. So I was finishing that and then writing some more stuff for the new year. And I spent the last sort of 2-3 weeks before coming here on that. And then when I get back, straight back into the studio, finishing new stuff, and then also getting everything ready for this single that's coming out. So
do you find that you're more productive when you lock yourself away more than?
Yeah, I switch my phone off, airplane mode all the time, and I don't know, I find it really hard to concentrate if there's loads of stuff going on. Yeah, I like to be either on my own or just with the person that I'm writing with, and just having really long deep conversations, and not having but I need to nip out and do this Instagram thing, or make this phone call.
It easier.
Yeah, I like to zone in.
Cool. So, you said yesterday that singing before midday should be illegal.
Yeah, I stand by that.
We know. So, if you ran the country, what other laws would you bring in?
Well, that would be number 1 at the top. Second one would be, I reckon every Sunday everyone should be naked. Because I feel we're all... Yeah, but see, everyone gives that look. No, seriously, because we were all born naked, and then suddenly it's we have to wear all these clothes and dress up, and everyone feels like this competition. I've got to have this new shoe or this new thing, and we're all really conscious about our bodies. Everyone's got insecurities and stuff. If we just had a day where everyone was just naked, surely all of that would just slip away. We'd all be very lax.
Live your best lifestyle.
Yeah, and not worry about shit.
Have you got any more laws you'd pass?
Any more laws? Definitely ban plastic. Probably make people eat less meat. Turtles. Just do some environmental stuff just to save the planet.
A meat-free Monday
ban people called Donald or people with the surname Trump.
What about Donald Duck?
Oh,
he was lit.
Okay, well,
okay. We know the one we're trying to ban.
It could be case by case basis.
Okay. Right. Cool. Hold on. Wait. You said music should be illegal before midday. Did you not sing before midday today?
I did. Yeah.
A rule breaker.
No, I said singing should be illegal, as in no one should force you to sing before midday.
Okay.
But my gig was at 11:30, so that's why I stand by it, because it was not a good gig.
Okay.
I was like, you believe in love.
Wasn't pretty. Okay, so you have your EP out called Piano Tapes. How would you describe
doing
it?
your research. I like this. How do I describe it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's all completely live. So they're all one take performances.
Oh.
I wanted this was the first release, and I wanted it to be really raw and organic. So it's 5 tracks, four originals, 1 cover of Cher, which I did earlier. And it's they're one take, no editing, no magic or anything. It's just kind of the raw file.
What happens if you mess up? Do you guys be like, oh, can we start again? Like,
pretty much. Well, actually, do you know, we did it all in a day.
Oh, okay.
I was in LA in April, and we had 1 day booked out in the studio to kind of film these videos. There's videos that go along with them as well. And so I had like a few shots at each song.
Oh, okay.
I just mean that like halfway through the song, if I got a word wrong or if I was out of tune, or it's kind of part of the magic of it. Like,
so
if my voice like was a bit crackly, or I don't know, you could hear like my fingers on the keys, we wouldn't go in and then take that out. We'd leave it in because it's a live performance.
Okay.
So that's kind of the thing, and that's the thinking behind the title as well. Because when you record a tape, it's like all completely. That's your chance to record. You know.
Yeah.
You don't go back in and auto tune it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool vibes. So you mentioned Cher. It's like you knew what the next question was going to be. So your EP does feature a Cher cover, which you did perform today.
It does. Yeah.
It's good.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
what
very
attracted
much.
you to cover that song specifically?
Do you know what? I was trying to find a really cool cover, because I feel like when people do covers, often they're really cool songs. Like when, I don't know, say, I'm trying to think of a good example now. Like Beyonce covers like Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon, and it's really cool, and it's such a cool song, and I spent so long trying to find a really cool like indie band or like underground song that I could twist out on the piano. But I used to play in loads of piano bars, and I used to play that song Believe by Cher, and it was only when I was playing it in those bars that I realised how sad it is and like how amazing the lyrics are, because everyone thinks of it as the massive like auto-tune kind of club banger, but it's such a beautifully written song, and I just kept on coming back around to it. I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to try and be cool. I'm not going to try and like play something I'm not. I just I love that song, and it works really well on the piano. So I thought I'd
because it was like a really like stripped back version.
Yeah.
Without the theatrics.
Exactly. There's a bit more emotion to it.
Yeah. So, what are your musical plans for 2019?
Ooh, good question. Yeah. No one's asked me that, so I have to think about that. Well, yeah, so this single's coming out in about a month, and then after that, I'd quite like to do like a series of songs, because I feel like you connect more with an artist when you learn more different sides to them. So rather than someone running with like one song for 3 months, 6 months, and you kind of, I get bored of that, because I don't know, I like to hoard my music. So I've got loads of music that I've been writing over the last couple of years. I just want to get sort of the best ones out, you know, maybe month by month or something. I just keep playing shows. I'd love to come back up north. This is the first time I've played shows up north. Ooh. And it's been really fun.
Trek, isn't it?
No, but it's been nice. Like I was saying to someone the other day, this is like slightly off point, but what's really refreshing is people have said to me before, like, oh, you know, going up north might be being in America, like going to Middle America. It's just like a different vibe to London. And it's not at all. Like, I've been seeing all these amazing like progressive things, like gender neutral toilets, and like people are really open to loads of different cultures and stuff, and it's just really refreshing to see, because I've never been here before, so I didn't know what to expect. So
it's cool.
Again, long answer to that question. There you go.
So how can people find out more about you online?
So I say I'm most active on Instagram. I love taking photos and videos, so I update that every day. And Twitter I'm pretty active on. Facebook, actually most of the social media, so it's at Benedict Cork, and then there's website benedictcork.com. It's just loads of bits out that you can kind of follow stuff on, but I say the best one is probably Instagram, just because I like doing it the most, so I put more up there. So
it's like a personal type thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my little diary to myself as well.
Yeah. Okay, works out. So what are your plans once your tour finishes this week? So sleeping a lot, because catch up on sleep.
I'm not used to these early starts. Like I'm definitely a night owl. Sleeping a lot, and then I want to do loads more writing for the years out, because I want to get loads of music ready for next year. I think I'm going to do another headline show at the end of the year, so I'm going to prep in that. We haven't actually booked confirmed the venue yet, but I want it to be in a beautiful church, because I did my first one in August in one, and it's just such a nice vibe.
A good vibe, yeah.
And then I don't know, just kind of I only moved back to London a couple of months ago, so I just want to enjoy London life and enjoy the winter.
Yeah,
enjoy
without
the
having-
winter. Who's ever said that?
Yeah, the cold is it's a bit violent up here. So I have a list of 10 questions, right?
Ooh.
I'm going to need you to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10. Then I'm going to ask you the corresponding question. So
4, 6, 8.
4, 6. Okay, cool. So number 4. One thing you take to a desert island.
One thing I take to this island.
Just one.
Percy pigs.
Percy pig, like a lifetime supply.
A lifetime supply of Percy pigs. Well, yeah, I should have thought that through. Just one bag. That'd be awful.
Do you know what I mean? Like once the
Yeah.
bag is finished, what happens next? Okay, but why Percy pigs?
I don't know. They're just really satisfying.
Yeah.
Like I've got to drive back from Manchester on Friday night, and it's going to be like a good 4-hour drive in that van. And I think I'll just have like a lifetime supply of Percy pigs in the van to get me through, because they just bring me so much joy.
Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 6. Favorite movie and why?
Ooh. Weirdly, I'd say Crash. It's one maybe like 10 years old now, maybe a bit older. And it's pretty big. Like it won the Oscar for like best movie that year. But it's just really beautifully written. It's like 6 different stories all intertwined, and it's really, really well done. And it covers loads of different topics and stuff. And I love a good thriller, and I love a good like drama, and it's kind of both of those. So yeah,
I've not seen it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
you should.
Yeah.
You should. It's great.
Good recommendation. I'll take it.
Yeah. It's also not that long, which I can't deal with movies that are like 3 hours long. I've never watched Lord of the
Seriously,
Rings.
neither have I, or none of them.
What's the other one? The one with like the aliens that comes out like
Aliens?
I think it's with an A. Avatar. That's
yeah,
the one.
listen, yeah,
And they're making Avatar 2, and I can't sit down for 6 hours. And no,
I don't have that patience. Like I want to know what happens at the end, so I don't.
Yeah,
bother.
exactly. I'll just read the storyline at Wikipedia.
That's the thing. That's me. All right, number 8. So, what's your favorite pet? Have you got
of mine, or
I mean, full stop.
I had 3 fish that all died, but they were called Meryl. Oh, this is bad. I've forgotten their
That's
name.
not so bad.
Meryl after Meryl Streep. What were the other ones called? Vikesh, after a contestant on The Voice, who I loved.
Okay.
And it's not Clelia, because that's the name of my van, but something like that. It was like, no, I'm not even gonna say. I'm just going to offend her memory. But yeah, they all died, but they were my favourite. I love fish. I love a good like afternoon in an aquarium.
Yeah, like sea life type.
Yeah. Put some music on, just walk around the fish. It's great.
Isn't this just like a peaceful
It's like
vibe
meditation.
in there?
Yeah,
Literally.
exactly.
Okay, so this is the last question, and this determines if I'm going to like you at the end of this interview or not.
Oh, no pressure.
So, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not friends?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like ham and pineapple pizza?
No, just pineapple. Full like, do you agree with the fact that pineapple should be on pizza?
Well, yeah, because I like ham and pineapple pizza.
I mean,
so.
I don't think it should be, but
Can we still be friends?
yeah.
Yay!
You're cool.
I defeated the question.
Literally. So that's all our questions from Benedict's Cork. It's been lit. Like
Thank
you have
you.
some good answers to these
It has
questions.
been lit.
Yeah. With a
I love
capital
it.
L.
Lit. It's been lit.
So I've been Aisha. Benedict Cork has been himself.
Hi.
Thank you for tuning in to our coffee house session. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Peace out.